And her gold is not in her. She's a diamond under her.
Okay, we're looking for AESAs, guys. I'm going to show you guys the quick spawn, the quick loot run that I do when I spawn over here. This is actually one of my favorite spawns to do this run. Oh, we got a weird extract point, though. CP fence. We're actually close to CP fence. So the chances they could be in this fridge here, which there's not one this time. I always check that box. There could be a collectible item in that box. Ooh, a gold chain on the floor here. There's also Vaseline potential. Oh, there is right there. Vaseline, gold chain, okay. We'll run over to show you guys where there's a potential for a tank battery.
Reserve is a great place to run scav runs, to gather lots of loot that can either be vendored or put on the flea market to make lots of rubles.
The tank battery would normally spawn right here in the front of the tank. It's not there. The AESA could also spawn up here. I don't see one this time. I'm gonna get my stam up and we're gonna run into White Knight.
On this run, I am specifically looking for AESAs, which are needed for the solar power upgrade in the hideout. They are currently going for almost 2 million rubles on the flea market.
Go up to the third story here, and it's in this back room. Potential to spawn on these chairs, and there's nothing there this time. I loot out here and see if there's any loot spawns out here. There's always weapon spawns out here. It's risky to loot out here, but I just run around and see if there's anything worth picking up. Examine an unknown item. Why is that not picking up for me? Got a small, crappy backpack. Bunch of gun spawns. I drop out through the hole here. Get the stam all the way up because I make a risky run right now. Run over to the back of White Queen.
Yes, I know there are a bunch of good loot spots I am passing on my search for the AESA, but the spots I am checking are the military tech spots that are only found on reserve.
This time, all these server racks potentially spawn military tech equipment. It looks like it was hit this time. Not even a simple T-plug or anything. Okay, so running back through over the gym over here. And double back in and check all these server racks. There's the one AESA spawn that's right here. And right now there's wires. So right here it's hidden. You actually can't see the spawn. It's like inside right there. And I always run out and check the rat hole. There's good collectible loot here.
The rat hole is a good place to find Bitcoin, bronze lions, antique teapots, or any of the various streamer items needed for Kappa.
While I'm here, I checked the two different spots on this guy's body. You can search his body and the duffel bag. Do a quick run through the helicopter, see if the intelligence spawns there. And I missed my run up the steps. The intelligence spawns right here in that crate. I always check this risky box in the tail of the helicopter. And the jacket right here. And I run up to the top of White Pawn and check the coats up there and their military tech spawn up there. Someone just flipped the switch and I'm right near there. I check the coats right here. There are always high value keys up here. Unless they've been hit already, which this looks like they've been hit. Yeah, they've been hit already.
The 3 coats on top of White Pawn have given me so many good keys that I always run up to loot it on both my scav runs and my PMCs.
I run in here and check the potential for items back there. And I run through Black Pawn, check if there's any leftover stuff in the march room or any dead PMCs.
Black Pawn is a hot area very early on in the raids, with PMCs often fighting in the basement to get access to the march room. This is also a spawn spot for Glukar and his bodyguards, so there is a high chance for piles of dead bodies with good gear that can be looted.
There's always a bullet spawn right here, and everyone leaves it. M993. I always run over and check the admin building, the nose of helicopter. These shelves in the back here at the top of 3-story have military tech loot. Seeing as there's already a dead body here, it's already probably been hit all through here. I dropped my extra mag somewhere. Okay, so this isn't ideal. I always go down to the second floor and check. There's another military tech spawn on this shelf right here. There's just some meds this time, but Then I go back up and do the drop-down room.
The drop-down room is great for random tech loot spawns, and sometimes people die while fighting to get access there. So there are sometimes good bodies to loot in this room.
Graphics cards, bitcoins, all your high-value loot. Then I run over and check the one last... Well, there's actually two more. We'll run the whole run right now. So CP fence, I can make one more risky run underground to go check one last AESA spawn. So we're gonna do it. I always check this jacket out here, see if there's any keys. There's a duffel bag here too.
Depending on what extract it gives my scav, I will either extract after checking the bunker at Hole in the Fence by mountains, or if it gives me CP fence as an extract, I will run through the underground up to the dome and check the loot spawns on my way through.
Bunker over here, which has the potential for an OFZ shell spawn, AESA spawn, tank batteries, all that good stuff. All the good spawns already look hit though. The AESA will spawn either on top of these boxes or on this table over here. There's nothing here this time. Okay, so now I run back over behind Black Pawn, go over into the basement of White Pawn and make my way up to the dome and extract over a CP fence. It's always heavily camped down here, so always got to prepare for a fight and for instant death. Someone already closed the door, so someone's already been through here. Potential for a gas can spawn or water filters or all that good loot to spawn down in here. And there's a water filter. And a motor. I'm gonna leave the motor. The AESA spawns right over here. This will be the last spot we're gonna check. Right here on this shelf right here, this flat area, the AESA could be there. It's not there, and this has all been hit. So someone already came through here. So to get out to CP fence, you run out this way. There could be a military spawn right there on top of that crate. Yeah, you just run all the way up the long spiral stairs. Don't fall through that hole in the ground. Hose. Okay, hose is worth picking up instead of that. And I'm gonna walk slow to get my stam back up, coming up the stairs here so we can run all the way to CP fence once we get out here. There's a safe in that building there. You can check, but it's already been hit. And if you have a key, there's a safe in that building too. As a scav, I have no keys.
In this guide, I show how to loot if you spawn near the train stations. But if you spawn near the pond buildings, just do the opposite run of this, checking all the same loot spawn areas in the opposite direction.
CP fence is down here in this corner. And that's the quick loot spawn run that I do on reserve. Lay in the corner and extract and get your good loot out.
Thanks for watching. Subscribes and likes are always appreciated. And don't forget to check me out live at twitch.tv, Poser9.
Everybody comes to the Poser stream when the phone Twitch app goes ring-a-ding-ding. Wants to post it with the shutters if you know what I mean. Tagging boys with his toys, his middle name is Stream. Don't need weed, nothing to or any other caffeine. So he can focus on his body and get real clean. Eating 9 days a day with his Jimmy Bean. He's a growing boy that needs all